Yo, it's episode 39 of my blind RS3 Ironman playthrough. Today we're mostly focusing on Big Game Hunter. I'm trying to get a breeding pair of each of the three different kinds of dinosaurs so that I can get secondaries for herblore training. Not too much else to say, let's get to the playthrough. Okay, so I have not done Big Game Hunter in a very long time. I don't really remember it, so I'm going to do the easiest one here, just to try to remind myself how it works, and then I'll maybe go to a higher level one. I'm in much better gear this time. I've got double surge, I've got bladed dive, I have an augmented offhand rubber chicken with mobile on it. I've got the nature sentinel set, which I think is pretty good for this. So let's give it a try. I was a significantly lower wood cutting level and with significantly worse axe last time I did this. This is much easier now. Okay, I think I remember how to do it. You do two of the same color and a third one of a different color, and you look at how much damage is dealt, and that lets you figure out which one it's weak to this cycle. Right, so looks like it's weak to red. Okay, first try. I guess I'll run this one into extinction. I do have a egg or a grown dinosaur from this in my dinosaur farm, so it might be worth staying on this one for a little bit to see if I get lucky and get another egg. That's cool. The luck of the dwarves means I got a second dinosaur. I didn't realize that affected this at all. It's kind of nice. Cool that it tells you too. It's got to 100 hunter marks, which should be enough to pick up the elite trapper outfit blueprint. Okay, and I think from this point forward, everything goes into eggs. I need all the eggs. And I guess this is a nice way to make sure that I do get eggs, although it gives you a random egg from any of the possible ones, which isn't super helpful. Okay, there's one I can catch with raw sailfish that I've never caught before. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, yeah, never caught this one before because I never had sailfish for it before. Pretty sure since it's a tier 1 catch, there's nothing super interesting about it, so I'll just report when I beat it for the first time. Okay, it's my first kill of this thing, I think. Which is good. I need this meat to bait later creatures. Let's see what we get for loot here. Nothing exciting, it seems like. Hey, look at that. Hunter 85. Okay, I've taken down 3 dinosaurs so far. Still no eggs. I'm really just here for eggs. As soon as I get a breeding pair, I will probably stop. Although I need to double check, because I think I need a breeding pair of each kind of dinosaur. I need a pterodactyl breeding pair, a triceratops, and a T-Rex one. And that should be enough to get all of the resources I need for herblore. But I've never done this one before. I just unlocked it. Is it Malletops? So I'm gonna give it a try. There are a bunch of Slayer enemies in here, but I don't know if they actually show up during the encounter. I guess I'll find out. No, it looks like the Slayer monsters despawn. So I think the only thing that happens in tier 2 is that there are occasionally like Jadinkos that spawn that distract the dinosaur. Actually, this is kind of helpful. I guess it can be unhelpful if it happens at a bad time and you've like predicted the entire encounter based on it not doing that. Yeah, it looks like all 3 tiers of dinosaurs are the same. Basically, there's 3 different pterodactyls, but they all give beak snot. They all give the same amount of beak snot even. Oh, actually, no, the highest one is the best one. I guess the point is that I just need to get a breeding pair of each kind of dinosaur, and then I can stop doing this. So probably want to focus on the highest level ones I can access. I'm somewhat tempted to go back to scarabs for a while, whirligigs, and just get enough hunter levels to be able to do all of the dinosaurs. That might be worth doing. I don't know. We'll see. I guess the argument is that the higher level dinosaurs aren't particularly more difficult than the lower level dinosaurs, so if I'm putting in the same amount of effort regardless, I may as well just go for it in one place, you know? Okay, first time, well, this one's not dead yet, but I'm gonna get the damage number information, and it was exactly the same as every other dinosaur, so yeah, I do think I should maybe consider going to whirligigs and just getting a high enough level to catch all of them, because whirligigs are so like inhumanly fast that shouldn't even take that much time. I might do that after this dinosaur depletes. Okay, the candy loop is getting deeper and deeper. You'll notice I have 16 unchecked rabbits in my inventory. What the hell is up with that? Well, I want to do whirligigs, but I have 85 hunter, and if I could boost to 90 hunter, then I could do the highest tier of whirligig, which would be a much faster XP rate. But I want to do that with extreme hunter potions, and eventually that's going to require me to get rabbit's teeth, which I've never gotten before. And I guess rabbits only take like 30 minutes to grow, so I can actually justify doing this. Normally I wouldn't really be able to justify switching animals out, but you know, I can go gather the flower that I need, hollyhocks, for 30 minutes and then come back and get all the teeth I need to make the potions that I need. I completely forgot that apparently I can use the mud bath boost at the Anachronia Spa to get a +8 hunter boost, which it's not amazing because it does decay, unlike the extreme hunter potion I'm trying to make here. But I could use it to just get a few levels and make the boost last a little bit longer. So if that first batch of rabbits that I just bred doesn't really like play out for me, I have another solution to get the XP. You level so fast with whirligigs, it really doesn't matter if it only lasts a few minutes, right? Okay, the candy loop goes deeper. I need to make regular hunter potions to make extreme hunter potions, and that requires me to do kebits, which I basically never do because the XP is terrible. But I'm just going to get enough kebit teeth here. Probably just to fill my inventory should be enough to make the potions I need for now. This is way less of a pain in the ass than I thought it was going to be. You kind of just stand here and check the trap every so often. Can you remember there's certain hunter activities, like I think it's the one with the deadfall traps that are kind of annoying. This one's basically impossible to fail. Like I said, I don't need to be here for super long, which is nice. Alright, I'm just going to turn all these kebit teeth into hunter potions, and I'm going to turn all the hunter potions into super hunter potions with my rabbit teeth. And I think I get extreme hunter potions with bull's horns, of which I have a ton and never used. Yeah, 78, so we should be good to go. Alright, mixing in these rabbit teeth to make super hunter potions. And I think it's just bull horns to make extremes. Okay, here we go with extremes, bull horns. Hunter plus 17 for 6 minutes will probably last me until the boost is no longer relevant for any piece of content, just making this batch of like 14 of these potions. I'll make as many of them as I can, but the XP rate is so high at whirligigs that that's probably going to be good enough. Okay, all that effort leaves me with 18 4-dose extreme hunter potions and a 2-dose leftover. So I'm going to take that back over to whirligigs real quick just to see how it works out. I have to stop playing here for a second. When I come back, I'll just try to pound out at least 90 hunter, maybe even further. We'll see. Okay, haven't done this in a while. I'm going to drink this potion and just catch as many of these as I can. All right, I have to handle a crocodile. That's fine. It's just a matter of speed clicking things, which feels very strange to be doing, but it's how the game works. My god, 555 XP every time I click on one? That's really, really funny. 1,000 when he brings them back. This should be done in like no time. I'm just going to wear out this potion and then I have to prep for stream, but when I come back I'll sit and do this. This method really undercuts everything else in the game that's hunter related because it's so ridiculous. Even better when you don't have to like stop to go to the banks to like pick up your whirligigs because they get looted automatically. Like who cares, right? It's crazy. The extreme potion makes this even nuttier because it effectively boosts you past 99, which means that your catch rate is close to 100%. Sometimes you can get slowed down a bit by the catch rate faltering a bit. If you don't actually catch all 5 whirligigs each time it goes out hunting, but here it's very easy to catch all 5 every single time. Okay, yeah, potion boost wore off. So much XP, so fast. I'll turn on the XP per hour tracker and Alt-1 later so you can see exactly how crazy it is, but it's nuts. Check it out. Hunter 86, that took no time at all. This is my 2nd dose of Extreme Hunter Potion. I'm gonna let this one wear off and then I'll go turn on the Alt-1 plugin so we can see exactly how ridiculously fast this is. Okay, 87 Hunter. This is 1.37 million XP per hour. It's very stupid. Very much makes you wonder, why would you do anything else for Hunter? I mean, obviously you do big game Hunter for the unique drops like the eggs that I'm going for. And so I'm not going to take this to 99 because I don't want to feel like I'm wasting my time there. It would be nice to be getting XP from it as well, but it's still quite silly. Getting 88 Hunter here in a second. There it is. So no, go to 90, I think, and then I'll try some big game Hunter. Hey, I got a second Vecna skull. Don't think that actually sells for terribly much money, because I think everyone's running a Grace of the Elves, but still kind of cool. 89 Hunter, one more of these. I'm probably just going to run out these 51 Hollyhocks that I have. Oh, hey, I got a new rare component. Explosive components from Divine Blessing. That's cool. I think it's going to end up working out that I never directly get rare components the way I'm supposed to. By like gathering the item, it's all going to be scavenging in Divine Blessings, which is... it's a video game. I guess it's nice that Ironmen have a easier way to engage with a system that presumably exists to create price pressure on the market for non-Iron players, but it still would be cool if the game was like, hey, you have to go farm, you know, Krill or whatever to get Zamorak components. No, fuck that. Just sit in the abyss for 10 hours. There's 90 Hunter. I think I almost perfectly timed this. I just want to get all the Hollyhocks out of my inventory so they don't take up space in my bank. So I'm going to try to quickly get these deposited in the flower baskets, and then I'll get out of here and go back to BGH. I might try using the Extreme Hunter potions to boost to do the higher 3 dinosaurs. I don't know if that's actually worth attempting, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, so I guess I only need to be boosted for the baiting stage, both like to start the encounter and to capture the dinosaur, so this should be enough. We'll give it a try and see how it goes. I'm going to start with the nastiest dinosaur, the Babosaurus Rex, and then work backwards, I think. Okay, attempting the hunt here. I'll report if anything changes from normal, but I don't think it's particularly different. I guess his aggro is faster than the other ones, which is a significant change. So far, this seems pretty straightforward. I think his aggro refreshes more frequently, which makes him a little bit harder, and his pathing is a little bit weird. Like, there's certain scorpions he spends almost no time near, and other ones he spends a ton of time near, which makes it a bit trickier. Okay, here should be the actual kill against the hardest dinosaur, or the highest level dinosaur, I should say. And I was able to do all of that in a single dose of Extreme Hunter Potion, so this should carry me for a while. I don't know if I'm gonna get enough XP. Like, I don't think that Big Game Hunter actually gives particularly good Hunter XP, unfortunately. Okay, let's see what happens on our first Pavosaurus Rex here. Okay. Might get a Slayer level out of this, we'll see. Got a double dino here that I remember to sip a potion before I drop something on the pressure plate here. It's kind of nice. You can do the entire encounter before baiting without the buff up, so you can significantly save on potion doses, it seems like. Oh, right. I need to... I totally forgot. I just said it. It would be really annoying to fail after all that. Okay, let's just wait. Play it extra safe. Failing Big Game Hunter because of some stupid thing is like one of the most frustrating things I've experienced in a video game. It's probably tied with failing Corrupted Gauntlet right at the very end in old school RuneScape. Okay, there we go. It's one down. I think I have to fully skin it before I can do the next one. Okay, second one, no problem. Easy peasy. Glad I didn't fail that. Feels really bad to fail double dinosaurs. Perfect timing. The roar of Osseous just triggered right as I got the kill here. Although he's probably going to be done. Yeah, looks like it drove him into hiding. That's fine. Go do the next highest level one, which I don't think is too far from where I am right now. Okay, doing the Oculi Apatosaur, and then I have to do Corbicular Rex to be able to fight the Malletops, so that's fine. Managed to squeeze my way in here, though, before the potion boost wore off. There it goes.
Okay, caught the first one. Wait, is it still alive? Oh, no, okay, didn't think so. Pretty good, and then I'll just keep doing these. We'll probably get a Slayer level from this. It's looking increasingly likely. Oh, hey, I got the reinforced dinosaur pelt. I just deposited it. This could be used for upgrading the base camp. I'm gonna go do that right now because I think that makes this easier. I'm gonna have to come all the way back here, but that's okay. Probably a good use of my time here. Looked exactly like my other resources, so I didn't even realize what it was at first. I believe what this does is it removes 2 of the frogs so that your first round is slightly less annoying. Or it removes 1 of the frogs, so there's only 2 options, which I guess it's still going to take you 2 attempts. Maybe you get lucky on the first attempt and just kill it in 1 hit. It creates, instead of it being guaranteed that you have to spend 2 bait on your first kill, you can get away with having a 50% chance to win on the first round, I guess, is the idea. Manage base camp. Hunter Lodge. Here we go. Yes. 1 type of frog is removed at the start of each encounter. Okay. And those should build back up in plenty of time. Really lucky I got that reinforced pelt as early as I did. I was worried I was going to be sitting at 90 for a while without access to it, so... I think it's like a 1 in 130 drop, too, so I guess it's probably on rate. I probably have done about 130 dinosaurs total since I started doing Big Game Hunter forever ago, but... Still nice that it didn't make me sit for too long without it. Last dinosaur, I still need to do Corbicular Rex. I guess technically the Malletops, but I need this one's meat to do that. This one uses Scimitops meat. Okay. Alright, that's cool. My first time doing this. I got lucky on the coin flip. So I like making that a coin flip. So it'll cost a maximum of 2 attempts. You either go all in on one color or the other. The first color's wrong, you just switch to the other and you're fine. Oh, and hello, that's Slayer 91. One of these days I'll do something that's actually Slayer again. We'll see. I'm gonna go do the Malletops now with my Corbicular Rex meat. Okay, this guy did not pass the coin flip. Did 15,000 with all of them, so I have to do it again, which is okay. I've got the meat for it. It's fine. Got him right before it wore off. It's good. I don't think I'll be able to trigger another fight here, but that's okay. There we go, 30k. Love to see it. Oh good, you can skin even if the boost is gone. I appreciate that. So this XP for these tier 3 dinosaurs is actually pretty good, and yeah, there it is, Hunter 91. I don't know that it competes with Whirligigs, but it's definitely way more interesting content than Whirligigs, so I'd rather get the rest of my hunter levels here. That's fine. Okay, I've got a double for this dinosaur, which is cool. I have to remember that the double is actually like extra loot. I think the second dinosaur you kill gives you 2 loot rolls, as though you had killed a total of 3 dinosaurs, which is pretty cool. Okay, that's the last of my meat that I have to use as bait. Just want to see if I get lucky on an egg. I've been doing this for a while. I don't think I've gotten a single egg. Yeah. So I've gotten 43 hunter marks essentially since starting this. I got a couple more before then when I picked up the blueprint. That means I've killed 43 dinosaurs. I don't think I'm on rate for an egg yet. I think it's like 1 in 65 or something. But this is a little disheartening because it's kind of a attentive grind, and all I care about are eggs. And I know I need 2 eggs, and the eggs need to be different sexes, which I could get super screwed on. So yeah, I guess that'll probably conclude my big game hunter for this morning. I'll see if I can stay dedicated enough to do this, but it does seem pretty important to get access to some of the materials for higher level herblore. Okay, so while I'm pretty exhausted by big game hunter, I am feeling inspired to do more attentive activities, and something I've been putting off for like 6 months is going back to the ambassador to try to get my kill credit for the tier 90 power armor. I may as well do that. I did all the work to get the
and sold cloth and then never actually made it. So what I'm gonna do, let's see. I'm just gonna go in there. I'll see how well I can handle the bosses solo. I expect it's actually gonna be easier solo compared to me trying to do it with K5 Josh on launch earlier when there were a lot of problems. I also have way better, well, I don't have better gear, but I have better food. And I have the persistent rage relic, and that shouldn't matter too much because they patched the game so that these pets don't cost any adrenaline to summon. That was kind of my biggest problem before. But anyway, I think it's worth a try, so I'm gonna go give it a try. Okay, I already showcased this dungeon in an earlier episode, so I'll just report on how the bosses go solo, I guess. There's a bossy McBoss face. I guess this probably just drops a bunch of dungeoneering tokens, I'm guessing.
When you hear my name, what do you hear?
I guess Bodie McBoatface had just come out when this content was released. Yeah, it was 5,000 dungeoneering tokens. That's good. Okay, first boss. Let's see how this goes. I think this is just the one you have to move from side to side when he does certain attacks. I didn't realize it was the ambassador talking during this fight.
Before my eyes, and your presence here only hastens your decay.
He does seem to be annoying to solo. Like, there's a lot of health. So maybe I can justify... Ow. Well, okay. Trying this again and it's going much better. Still takes a really long time to win. I'm wondering if Necromancy did endure a significant nerf before launch time. I don't think the force multiplication of having 2 players really justified how quickly we cleared this. It was just me and K5 Josh. I don't know. I guess I'm also not using like offensive prayers or overloads or anything like that. That's probably affecting my damage. Okay, I think I got this under control. We'll see how the second boss goes. I think he's a little bit more dangerous. This guy's really just, there's 2 attacks you have to dodge and then it plays itself. It just takes forever. Double surge is nice though. Alright, there we go. And more tokens, that's also nice. I receive the last offering. I don't know what that is. Try to look it up, I guess. Huh. I guess it's a lore book, which is necessary for certain achievements. Okay, I don't care. That's fine. Guess this is another mini boss here. Another bunch of dungeoneering tokens. It should be nice. I'm probably going to spend the dungeoneering tokens on the coal heater or whatever. The auto heater for smithing. Because I'm getting enough coal now. I've switched managing miscellanea over to coal, and I'm getting coal from the blacksmith headpiece. Hopefully I'll just have enough coal that I can run that constantly and make smithing way more AFK than it is currently. Okay, coming up on the second boss. Honestly, the fact that I have to get through 2 bosses in an entire dungeon has been what's kept me from coming back here to just try to knock this out or at least try it. So if I can get past this boss and then just have my progress saved, that would be really, really nice. I think that's how it works. I don't think it's going to like reset on me. I guess I should see how progress resetting works in Elite Dungeons. Really hard to Google. It might have a weekly reset, which is unfortunate because today is Tuesday and the reset will be tomorrow. But I guess at least I've established I can do it, and I got some, like, dungeoneering tokens in the process, so it has to get reset, that's fine. I have no idea how this is going to go. I don't remember this fight at all, to be honest. I'm going to give it a shot, though.
Halt, mortal! You shall go no further!
Okay, I ran out of food, so I'm going to have to try that again. I think I can probably do it if I bring a beast of burden and just completely fill it with food, and maybe bring sailfish as well. Not a great sign, though, for the ambassador. I'm going to try it with a super necromancy potion. It helps a little bit with damage. May as well. Okay, by using the necromancy accuracy prayer and a super necromancy potion, I have like 99% accuracy now, so that's pretty good. Should help with like vampirism if I'm hitting harder. I think that means I'm regenerating more health. Actually pretty impressed how much of a difference a super necromancy potion makes. Like boosting your stats obviously helps in old school RuneScape, but it's not, I guess the combat math pre-EOC doesn't really favor it to the extreme extent it does in this, especially with the way accuracy works, right? So maybe I should be bringing these with me more often. I did not have super necromancy potions when I fought Ambassador last time with K5 Josh, so that might help a little bit. I don't even know if I really need overloads.
need to get my accuracy up to 100% essentially is what we're going for here. Next time I have to bring 2 prayer potions. I did run on a prayer. Might be okay though. Hey, nice. That's exciting. 10 minutes, new personal record. Okay. Okay, it took a long time, and I really hope they're not about to do... Like, I hope that the weekly reset doesn't reset my progress here, because I'm just gonna have to do everything I just did again. I guess I'll get more dungeoneering tokens. I didn't even think about that before coming in, because I'm not used to that being a problem. So I made it to the ambassador. I think that means that I can go gear up, get all the items I need to give myself a good chance of winning here. I want to see if I can make it to the spinner phase here. Because if I can, and it's easier than it was with K5 Josh, then it tells me that it scales better for single player. Because I think as long as I can survive that, I should be able to survive the fight. It's pretty hard. I might need to switch off my tank gear. We'll see. Okay, this is the first time I've made it to this phase. Don't know if I'm going to be okay, to be honest. I don't think I have the resources to kill these things. I'm at least more or less able to kill them by the time it goes around, but I don't think I'm able to kill all of them. I think I have to kill all of them but one to have a chance here. I just don't think I have the resources for that. It's nice to have double surge, though. That's making a pretty big difference. Yeah, I just left one behind. I think they, like, regen. Hell yeah, it's 3 of them. It's not happening. Okay, I might have a similar problem where I don't have the DPS, or maybe I'll try it with the DPS gear and see if it makes a significant difference. Yeah, I just had to warp out. I did 3 more attempts and had the same problem. I just don't have the DPS to destroy the things, and a lot of my like potential DPS is in my pets, but the pets take forever to like catch up to me. I guess I could try making the Essence of Finality. Maybe the extra damage from the amulet is enough to make a difference. It doesn't feel like it, though, because it feels like I'm like, you know, I need a significant amount of damage to kill the spinner ads. I don't know, it's frustrating. There's not a lot of, like, slots that I can put upgrades in, to be honest. It's really just, I guess it's the necklace. That would require me to grind crafting more, which is not something I'm terribly excited about. Though I'd only need to get it to 96 to boost to 99. Yeah, maybe if it makes it possible, it's worth attempting. I'll come back to it some other time, though. Hopefully this doesn't reset my progress. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Okay, I've been doing pretty much non-stop Big Game Hunter. I have no drops to speak of. Everything's been very boring. I do have 82 marks, though, so I can go buy a egg. I'm going to do that now. Glad they have this dinosaur egg option, although it is really expensive. That's like 80 dinosaurs per egg. This is a kind of bad luck mitigation. Please be something good. Don't have any of those. Male Malletops. Okay. I guess I should add, I don't think I actually formally commented on this. I tried the ambassador like a dozen times and only got past the spinner phase once and then died immediately because there was like one spinner thing that got away and I got hit by an auto attack before I got hit by the 9,000 damage thing. It's not going well. I feel like I don't have enough damage to do it. I tried Googling, like I read the wiki on it, and the wiki assumes that you have way more gear and tools than I actually have access to. It also doesn't have ideas for what to do on Necromancer. And you try to look at like Reddit threads and they're like, yeah, just have your friend Death Touch dart it. Or there's like a YouTube video, there's several YouTube videos where people are saying, here's how to solo the ambassador, and they all have like full first Necromancer gear. So I feel like I can't do it for now. I guess the upgrade to T90 power armor from T80 isn't like super huge, so I'm just gonna deal with it. The main difference is the amount of invention XP I get from siphoning it. But whatever, I'll probably come back to it later. It did save my progress. I didn't lose progress of the weekly reset like I was worried, so at least we have that. Okay, I think this is going to be a hunter level here. Let's see, Hunter 92 maybe? Here it is. Hunter 92, halfway there. Hunter 93. One more and I don't have to boost for one of these. Alright, here comes 94 Hunter. I will not need to boost to hunt the Oculi Apatosaur anymore. Fantastic.
Okay, so I've been at this for a really long time, caught a lot of dinosaurs, still haven't gotten a single egg as a drop, but I have enough marks to get another egg from the shop. Let's pray it's a good one. Brutish dinosaur, I didn't even know it could drop these lower level ones. That kind of sucks. Oh well. I guess I can go throw that in my pen, because my medium pen's currently not full of anything. To look up how I get other brutish dinosaurs. It might be like a Slayer enemy I can fight. Finally got an egg to drop. This has been like 200 dinosaurs, it feels like, without one. So I'm hoping it's the right sex for the one that I already got. I don't remember what that was. I have to look at the VOD, actually. That says male. I actually don't remember if that's a duplicate. I'll try to check the VOD. Of course, I got screwed. The egg that I have is already male. Bummer. I guess I can put them both in a pen and see if they adopt, which I guess is like an astronomically rare event. But it's better than doing nothing, I guess. I really need some more AFK activities. My main focus right now is trying to get my player-owned farm totally kitted out going forward so I can start collecting resources for herb lore and hopefully do it before my farming maxes out, because I don't want to be doing a lot of farming once I'm at 120. So one of the things I can do is fight these feral dinosaurs that require a 90 Slayer. There's a chance for them to drop a medium dinosaur egg that I currently don't have the medium dinosaur pen full at all. So I wanted to see how doable this is, and it is way less doable than I thought it was going to be. Okay, Roger. Those guys are not free to kill. Good to know. I think I can get that thing to de-aggro me. I have to bring like food and prey and all that fun stuff. I guess I could try turning on vampirism and see if that makes a big enough difference. I guess it is a 90 Slayer enemy, but I guess I could try bringing... Oh, did it completely regenerate? That's pretty funny. It's much nastier than I thought it would be. Oh well. Okay, let's skin this, and then I think that puts me to 95 Hunter. Yeah, 95. So that's one more dinosaur I don't have to boost for, which is nice. Should be a Slayer level. There we go. 92 Slayer. Halfway there. Hey, that's nice to see. The Divine Blessing just gave me Sarin components, which I did not have already. Those are helpful for getting some specific perks that I would like getting Wise 4 and Mobile on the same item. OBS just crashed on me. 96 Hunter missed the level because of the crash. I can now hunt all of the big game hunter creatures without having to boost, which is really convenient. I had plenty of potions to do it, but it was annoying to do. I still haven't gotten but the one egg from all of this, and I'm really worried I'm going to hit 99. I do not want to be doing this past 99. Very concerned I'm going to hit 99, though, before I get enough eggs to have breeding pairs. Oh, we'll see what happens. Oh, cool. Right after hitting 96, my first triple dinosaur in a really long time. I think this is my second of all time. My other one was Begrata Rex. And I did end up succeeding, so we'll see if I can do this here. Okay, I got the first one caught. I just have to do that 2 more times. Not too tricky, but a little tricky. Alright, got the second one. Should be smooth sailing for the last one here. Okay, here is the third kill. Maybe I'll get some eggs. That would be great. Probably gonna get nothing, let's be honest. No. No such luck. Okay, I have enough points to get another egg. Let's see what we get. Okay, I'll take a Paphosaurus Rex. I need to get 2 more farming levels to use it, but that's cool. Okay, I have kind of an interesting nested candy loop to describe to you here. Essentially, I didn't realize that there was a cap on the number of resources you could accrue in the player-owned port, and I think I've over-accrued spices for some time. Because I had 250 spices. I've done a lot of spices missions trying to save them to make Eastern soups, and that was a mistake, apparently. So I'm making extreme cooking potions, which involves boosting my herblore by 2 with an emissary flag, and then combining beak snot with primal extract and super cooking potions. So that's why I have that, so that I can make all the Eastern soups, so I can get that shit out of my bank. Get under the spice cap so I can go back to doing spice missions. There we go. It actually gives a substantial amount of XP too. Yeah, it's like 850 XP per potion. So that's good. If I had a stable source of beak snot, I'd be covered there, but that's why I'm doing all this big game hunter, to get a stable source of beak snot. As for why I need this, I need extreme cooking potions so that I have a highest possible chance of not burning the soups. I'm not 99 cooking yet, so I don't have the cape to make it impossible to burn the soup. Okay, never made a rocktail soup before, giving this a try. I guess I could also do it in Fort 4 and 3, but I think I get a substantial XP boost for making it here. Can I not boost to make this? You gotta be kidding me. Really? Well, I guess I could do rocktail soup. Seems like that's a waste of spices. I'm capped on spices, so I may as well make something, I guess, is the point. Still pretty good. It's still better than what I can currently heal for. Apparently you can't burn it anyways, so making the extreme cooking potions wasn't necessary. I was doing it to make sure I got a stable 99 cooking boost to make the sailfish soup. I'm just gonna run out of my spices. Probably not gonna get 99 cooking anytime soon. I just don't have the raw fish to make it happen, but I will be able to get back up to 250 spices very easily. I need to start being very attentive to this. If I hit 250 chi, for example, I need to make sure that I make the T85 mage gear. It's going to be really funny. It's going to be really funny if I take this gigantic break from doing any sort of PVM content whatsoever, and I only return to PVM when I have a full set of T85 range magic and melee gear from player-owned ports. So I'm guessing the number of Ironmen who have actually used player-owned ports to fully kit themselves out with near to endgame gear is a very small group. Hey, I finally got a second egg. This one is the Malletops, which would be nice. So I now have 1 egg from 2 of the highest tier dinosaurs. If I can get one from the Apatosaur, that'd be great. See, I think I can check this one. 117. Okay, well, that's coming soon at least. Malletops, Pavasaur. Okay. Yeah. I'll do the Oculi Apatosaur if I find one. I wonder if they originally planned to have 9 different distinct dinosaurs and had to resort to having 3 different dinosaurs with like palette swaps. The palette swaps are really good. This one looks really cool. But it does kind of feel weird that, like, it would be nice if the different similar dinosaurs could all interbreed, like if all the T-Rexes could interbreed, right? Strange that they all count as completely different species in the dinosaur farm. The likelihood that I'm going to hit 99 hunter before I get these eggs is approaching 100%. Unless if I get really lucky, or maybe the eggs I get at every 80 hunters marks really pay off. I don't think it's going to happen, because that's 97 hunter right there. Oh, volcanic fragments. I think that's a incredibly rare drop. That makes a weird, like, melee two-handed weapon that I don't really understand. I guess it's, like, technically a tier 80 weapon, which means it's garbage, but in certain situations, it's like a tier 96 weapon, which means it's good. But the likelihood that I see the other 2 pieces is, again, basically 0, because that's like a 1 in 1,000 drop, and I have to get 3 1 in 1,000 drops from each of the 3 highest tier dinosaurs. So that's cool to have gotten, but because it's RS3, I can't do anything with it, of course. Here for another egg. Considering how painful it's going to be if I go as dry on getting a reverse sex dinosaur as I did on Chinchampas, right? Like 10 Chinchampas over the course of months of just a daily check-in versus 10 dinosaurs from many, many hours of very attentive. Ooh. Okay, so I can't see what the sex is, but I have 2 of those now. So if I get 2 more farming levels, I'll be able to see what they are. I wish I could check them first. It makes me kind of not want to do Pavasaurus Rex at all. I guess I can just not do Pavasaurus Rex. I can always come back if they're both the same sex. Okay. Oh, I got another triple dinosaur here. It's always distressing because you like load in with a dinosaur already on top of you. I'm trying to do it here. These are much easier with bladed dive and double surge because you kind of just surge in, build it a couple times, and then bladed dive out and repeat. And it's relatively low risk, it feels like. Like a 1 in 160 chance to get a triple dinosaur, so it's really important I don't screw it up. No, that's like screwing it up pretty bad right there. Might be okay in the dead center, honestly. I'm not sure if any of them even stand here long enough that they could possibly catch me while I'm baiting it. Okay, got the third one, no problem. Probably not going to get anything exciting from it, but I'm just here for meat to catch the higher tier dinosaurs. Anything crazy on the triple dinosaur? No, not really. Okay, I think I might be getting another hunter level here. Now the... Oh, geez, really? 141 XP to go. Okay, I think I get enough XP from building a single trap that it'll trigger the level up here. Yeah, okay, so now the danger has begun. Because now I'm level 98 hunter, and there's a time limit to get the eggs I need before I hit 99. I don't think I'm going to get them. I'm going to have to train past 99. I guess that's not all a waste because I'll continue to get XP in Slayer, but it's a pretty small amount of XP in Slayer compared to what I'd get from actually training the skills, so... I just want these eggs. I looked into it. There are a couple other ways to get eggs. Like I could... There's something you can do after completing a Grand Master quest, but the problem is I need to have this done now, right? So that I can be gathering supplies from these dinosaurs every day for the next year or 2 years or however long it takes me to finish RS3, right? The later I get the eggs, the later I get the supplies that I need to fund Herblore, so... Not really an option, as I see it. Okay, I've got another 80 points here. Haven't seen an egg since the last time I updated. Malletops, okay. Don't have another one of those, but we'll see if I get lucky. I think I'm about to get a Slayer level here. Yeah, Slayer 93. Alright, my RuneScape nightmare is going to happen. On this kill, I am going to hit 99 Hunter for sure. And I'm nowhere near having all the eggs I need. I need 2 eggs from this guy. I need at least 1 egg from the Malletops. Yeah, it's bad news. I was hoping to just get 2 eggs from each category and not really care about the tier. You know, if I can at least get 2 Apatosaur eggs, 2 Triceratops eggs, and 2 T-Rex eggs, but I don't think it's going to happen. Like I said, at least I'll keep getting XP in Slayer, and maybe they'll raise the level cap on Hunter at some point and add content up to 120, but... Ooh-wee. This content feels like a prison right now. I do think it's really good content. I think that they maybe overtuned the drop rate on the eggs, that 1 in 65 is too high. Maybe they should add something that's like Ironman exclusive, where you can get a version of them that are never tradable under any circumstances, right? Or like some kind of bad luck mitigation that makes them more and more likely the more you're doing this. All right, here's my nightmare. Here we go. 99 Hunter. Suffering. Ugh. All right, keep going, trying to get these eggs. Something that might have mitigated it, the feeling that it's bad to keep going after 99 would be if 99 Hunter did anything for me for Big Game Hunter. But I think this entire minigame is Hunter level like agnostic, aside from qualifying to begin the hunt. It doesn't like make you do things faster or, you know, make it so that the dinosaur is less likely to detect you. That would be kind of a nice feature if they added it. The Hunter cape in this game is really weird. It lets you do 2-tick Hunter. Like, they kept tick manipulation, but via a skill cape. And it doesn't work on Big Game Hunter. That actually would be kind of a cool use. It'd make it a little bit more attentive if you could like press a button to build these scorpions instantly. But it would probably break the minigame, so I understand why it doesn't work here. It's kind of an interesting implementation of 2-tick Hunter with a cape. It's like you activate the cape and it gives you a buff for a couple seconds that causes you to place traps instantly. So it's effectively the same kind of rhythm of 2-tick Hunter in old school RuneScape, but requires a skill cape for crazy people who are skilling attentively after 99.
Once again, getting an egg without having found an egg naturally in between. I think I'm like way under rate on those. I'd have to check. I can probably figure out how under rate I am. Let's buy this guy. Thank you. Another brutish dinosaur. This could... I don't remember what sex my current one is. Let me go check really quick. British dinosaur is like the worst one I can get. It's like kind of the whammy, essentially. It's a tissue. I could just get that through Slayer, I think. And it also gives significantly fewer resources than the... I think it's the same resource as the Triceratops. Kind of wish it was a medium dinosaur instead of a large dinosaur. That's what makes it unfortunate. If it was medium, I'd be super pumped about it. But it takes up a large slot, sadly. Okay, so this one is male. Hey! I finally have a breeding pair. It's actually really exciting. It's the worst possible pair, but it's at least a breeding pair. So now I'll be able to make... I think it's Spark Chitin is what these guys produce. Yeah. And you use that to make adrenaline crystals and what else? Extreme prayer potions. Okay. And power bursts of acceleration, whatever that is. Okay, so I'm not mad about that. That's good to have in the interim. I'll get that going. Hopefully I don't ever see that as my 80 mark reward again. I'll go ahead and favorite these guys, I guess. Hey, I finally got an egg from the Oculi Apatosaur. That's very exciting. So I just need one more of those now, and I can stop hunting this one. Although I just need one more of those now is a big ask, the way this encounter seems to work. Okay, another dinosaur egg. Please be good. Please be female. Hey, I have a breeding pair. A real dinosaur. Okay. Well, that makes doing the actual Malletops encounter kind of annoying, but I'm going to go start growing that right now. Not the best thing to roll, but not terrible because at least I have another pair, and I guess that means I don't have to do any of the Triceratops anymore. I'll probably keep doing the Malletops just to try to get a second egg, because it doesn't really matter, like, each of the different tiers of Triceratops give similar resources, and unfortunately this is the same resource I'm getting from my breeding pair of brutish dinosaurs. I kind of have a lot of sources of Spark Chitin now. But I guess I don't really matter if they're all producing the small amount, as long as it's an infinite source of it and I don't have to do Big Game Hunter anymore, right? So we'll see. I might not be able to get away with changing my approach because I'm going to be forced to hunt everything just to get the meat necessary to hunt the higher tier things. Okay, and then once I have adults here, I'll move them into the breeding pen. That's fine. Oh man, you ever do a grind for so long that you just don't think you're ever going to see a drop? I did get a second one of these. I don't know if it's going to be the right... I don't remember what the gender was on the other one. This one is male. Okay. It might be good. I might have gotten a female before. Ooh, I just watched the VOD. Yeah, the last one was female, so we are good to go. I'm going to finish hunting this one until it runs away. I just have to get a Malletops. I don't need a Malletops, like I was saying, but it'd be nice to get it, so I'll try to go for it. Of course, now that I don't need it, I got another one. Okay, it's fine. Alright, not going to hunt the Oculi Apatosaur again or anything in its production chain. I'm going to go move these guys into my breeding pen. These are the most likely to breed early. Take the salamanders out of there and just sell them as they are. Here we go. Male. Oh, Studley. Nice. I didn't even notice that. I think now that I have all these dinos, I need to start buying meat from the Oglug meat shop once a day again. I'll start working on that. Okay, so I think I need to set a stopping point here since I really only have this last Malletops to work toward to get a second egg from it. What I think I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the Discord notification that tells me when the Roar of Osseous is in effect, and then when it is, I'll come do this. But only during the Roar until I get a second egg. I can't actually use this egg just yet. I need to get one more farming level, which isn't that far off. 3 million XP, not a big deal. In the process of doing all of this, though, I got 16
16 million hunter XP. Can I see virtual levels? It would be 101 hunter if it went past 99. So yeah, I'm going to call it there. I think I will be able to get all of the materials I need. I guess that's dependent on the Papasaurus rexes that I found being one male and one female, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, and I'll hunt the rex more if I have to. Now I kind of want to like take stock of all the resources I've gotten from this process. I think this is going to help with my crafting grind a little bit. I might sit down and try to level up crafting with all of the hides and stuff that I got, just to see how far it takes me. I should have a bunch of prayer XP, probably not enough to do anything fancy. I have like thousands of dinosaur bones. 20 Grenwall spikes is pretty good. I'll throw these in my hide tanner. I've been tanning the blue, red, and green hides all the while. And I have some more here, which is fine. That's quite a lot of hides. It's actually probably going to convert into a ton of money too once I alch all of it. So with those already turned to leather, that's like 1,000 plus of each of green, red, and blue. 1,500 black. Bones, I've got about 2,500 dinosaur bones, which I think is like, if I do it in the Gilded Altar here, like 1.3 million prayer XP. Actually not that much prayer XP, given how much I need to get to 99, but it will probably get me okay chunk of the way to 90. So maybe I'll start working on that. But first things first, I think I'm going to start processing this this leather here.
Hey, Slayer94, doing my dailies here. I guess I was really close before I dropped Big Game Hunter for now.
I lied, I said I was done with BGH, but I still want to try to get the Malletops egg. I did just hit enough hunter marks to get another egg, so I'm going to do that. Also, my axe hit level 12, which I wanted to push through and get for some extra invention XP. So we'll go see what egg I get here. Okay, please be good. Please be good. That's the worst thing I could have possibly gotten. Bummer. So having this axe, I'm not going to get a level out of it, which is fine. Yup. And then I'm going to get back to, I guess, doing crafting with all the hides I have. Okay, I'm over here training prayer. I'll see if I can get through my 2,500 or so dinosaur bones. Hey, prayer 84. This is pretty quick. 85 prayer. Hey, prayer 86. Prayer 87. Prayer 88. That's probably the max level I'm going to get just from dinosaur bones, but I'll go through my other bones. Like I've got like 1,500 dragon bones from... It's 1,500 dragon bones from the modified first age tiara. That's what I meant to say. All right, just ran out of dinosaur bones. Got a good chunk of the way to 89. My soft goal is 92. It's not really going to matter for a long time because I'm not, going into quest mode yet. But once I get into quest mode, 92 is when I'm going to be able to use the Soul Split prayer, which I think is going to change basically everything. Soul Split might be what I need to make Ambassador easier. I could use it to heal throughout the entire fight, but you could also use an incantation to make it do extra damage instead, and I can do that during the spinner phase to make sure that I can clearly kill them. I've got these 1,500 dragon bones. Those are all from this modified first stage tiara. Maybe some other sources as well. It's probably also from Saren's spirits, so I'm going to offer those as well. Why not? Editing a video and was reminded of the fact, oh my god, the portable skilling world is a nightmare. I was reminded of the fact that I have trapper fragments, because in that video I was making an elite skilling outfit. So let me just quickly see if I happen to get... I only need one jungle piece to have a lower tier outfit. Desert, Arctic, of course. No dice. I've had 4 jungle pieces for a while. I guess now I have 4 jungle pieces, 4 desert pieces, and 3 Arctic pieces. Which means the next one I get will probably be an Arctic. It doesn't really matter. Like, I don't think this set helps me at all at Big Game Hunter, and that's really the only hunter activity I will likely ever do, but let's see. Okay. Prayer 89, this gets way slower moving from dinosaur bones to dragon bones, so I will not be able to get my soft goal of 92. Maybe that'll happen whenever I get around to actually training Slayer with a bone crusher. I might try to get these hardened dragon bones and reinforced dragon bones out of my bank just to save some space here. Yeah, I'm going to stop for now because I took it about as far as I wanted to. I got rid of all these dinosaur bones. Working through my hides here, I also had a bunch of gems left over, so this should get me to 95 crafting, which means I can use them with one of my effigies. I need to get to 96 at some point to make the Essence of Finality amulet, which seems like it might actually make a difference. So I will probably do what I can to get crafting levels. I'm not gonna like go explicitly mine for gems because that takes forever, but I'll keep, you know, processing all of the leather that I got from Big Game Hunter. And I guess as I accrue dragon stones, I'll use those as well. Okay, still finding AFK stuff to do here as I got some editing done. I've got a bunch of raw food that I got from Big Game Hunter. I'm gonna cook all of it. Cooking 96. Okay, so I need to explain why I'm here. The short version is I got the essential oils, which is the thing you need to get the tier 3 spa when you get to 90 agility, which I don't know that I'm ever going to be able to get to. I don't know if I care enough to want to train agility that far. I'm tempted to start lamping agility rather than herblore because I do have a permanent source of herblore XP and not really a source of agility XP. So that might be my strategy going forward, is just try to lamp it to 90. But why am I here? I'm here because I need Malletops meat. I need Malletops meat to hunt Corbicular Rex. I need to hunt Corbicular Rex to hunt Malletops. Malletops is my objective because I have one unchecked Malletops. I'd like to have two.
Right, so you can tell that I'm extremely desperate for AFK because I'm doing gold bars. This gives you like 3 minutes of AFK, which is pretty good. I guess it's like 2.5 minutes, 150 seconds. But it's much better when you have the blacksmith's outfit because it counts as having the goldsmith's gloves, so you can make 60 at a time. You don't have to click the bank. I do have like 1,700 gold ore to work through, so I'm going to try to do this. I think it's going to be worth it. I can use the gold bars later to get some extra crafting XP out of all of the gems that are in my bank doing nothing. It would be nice to squeeze out some crafting levels without having to do any more mining. Okay, finished making 1,856 gold bars. I just want to try to get as much crafting XP as I can, so I guess I'm going to make... It's hard to say, actually. I think I get the most XP if I make glories, like dragonstone amulets, and then string them, and then enchant them, and then disassemble them? I need to see at what point that stops making sense. All right, that concludes the episode. Pretty good in terms of total dinosaurs here. We're not going to know whether the Pavisaurus Rex pair is going to be a breeding pair until farming 118, which is a ways off. Next episode, I'm going to work on getting a breeding pair of feral dinosaurs, and we're getting really close to me starting quests back up. I have started them up here as future Marstead. Thank you all for watching and for putting up with me in a lot of cases. I feel like I've been really upsetting some people with some of the complaints I have about this game. I really need to contextualize all of my complaints in the scope of like another 3.5-hour video essay, and I think the chance that I'm going to make a video essay sequel about RS3 is basically 100%, so I guess stay tuned for that. In the meantime, I'm sorry. Try to put yourself in my position. I know it's hard, like... The game I'm playing, I guarantee you, is not... Unless if you made an Ironman last year and have played that Ironman close to the end game this year, and you also mind-wiped yourself of how the game worked before that point, I assure you that I'm playing a different game than the one you remember. But yeah, thanks for watching and thanks for being patient. We'll see you all next week. Bye.